The University of Florida is operating a secure environment for research computing on restricted data called ResVault. In order to meet all the requirements, several precautions have to be taken. One of them is that the system needs to be in a physically secure location. That location is the University of Florida Data Center, which is a hurricane-proof building.
ResVault is modeled like a bank vault. Think about how you store valuables in a bank. You have your own safe deposit box with a dual key system, and the bank institutes security protocols to ensure that your valuables are only seen by you. This is the principle of UF's ResVault, a secure area within the vault for your research.
Our research is primarily helping government state agencies with linking data. We work with the Florida Agency for Healthcare Administration, the Florida Department of Health, and the Florida Office of Early Learning. What they do is they send us their databases so that we can link them using highly sensitive data from all of the customers that they serve. And once we link them, our goal is to produce reports that cover the population being served. This is any women and children in Florida for the last 15 years, so it's around 15 to 20 million people. We produce these reports that connect the services that they receive from each of these agencies that they move through the government-funded system. To meet the controls required to maintain a HIPAA data set, a system like ResVault is ideal because it's low-cost, scalable, high-performing, and secure.
Here's how the interface works. Once you receive approval, register, and undergo training, you will be given a private key. Logging in requires multiple forms of authentication. Inside the system, you will see My Vault and virtual machines. In only minutes, you can configure and personalize drives with the amount of space your research needs. Common systems come preloaded, and once the virtual machine is created, multiple users can easily and securely transfer data in and out of the drive space.
We're collecting patient data and also nurse staffing data. Now, this is very sensitive data that can't just be stored on any old computer or server online. So we reached out to the ResVault team to try to get a secure location to store our data. And we found that ResVault was going to meet our needs. It would meet all the HIPAA guidelines for collecting and storing our data. And we also found out that in ResVault we can actually access different softwares and virtual machines to do our analysis. Our end goal is to reduce the number of falls that occur at the hospital. So we're only dealing with a hospital setting, and we're trying to just mitigate that risk and give the nurses as much information as they need to help stop those falls from even occurring.
The kinds of data that are allowed in ResVault are electronic patient health information, export-controlled data, intellectual property, and various other types of restricted data. In order to make sure that the correct procedures are in place, come and talk to us.
Visit UFIT's research computing website to learn how to start using ResVault. This website includes resources like how to request an account, informational videos, and ways to connect to UF's research computing.